Kanye West has always been known for being a little bit eccentric, but the story leading up to the release of his newest album, Donda, has been weirder than any of the other sagas taking place over the course of Kanye's life, especially now that he doesn't have Kim around to guide him. There's been a massive listening party taking place in a huge stadium and also leaks about some of the lyrics on the album, specifically in regards to one track, Welcome to My Life. This track is apparently supposed to be a deep dive into his relationship with Kim, according to some of the people who were present at the pre-release party. But what really happened with Kim? How are they on such good terms that she showed up to support him at the pre-release party even though he shaded her? Stay tuned and find out right here on RIZZLE. Since it's Kanye's 10th studio album, he likely has some really big plans for this one. While the original release date for the album was on July 24th of 2021, Kanye pulled a The Life of Pablo and is working on it just a little more before it comes out. There's also a pretty big thing going on here since Jay-Z put a verse on a track, which is kinda huge. Ye and Jay's relationship has been heavily strained since the days of Watch the Throne, thanks in large part to the two of them being near each other constantly during the touring phase of that project. It got so bad that Jay and Beyonce didn't show up to Kim K and Ye's wedding. If Jay speaks truth though, the throne is back because the track he features on is called Throne, a throwback to the album. Jay teased the line from the track, which is as follows. I told him to stop all that red cap, we going home. This might be the return of the throne, Hova and Yeezus like Moses and Jesus. The line itself refers to a pretty rough time in Kanye's life publicly, when he decided to throw his support behind controversial President Donald Trump. This phase was very hard on his relationship with Kim K since there was a media circus regarding whether or not Kanye had lost it. In 2016, at the beginning of the Trump administration, Ye was hospitalized as a result of stress, meaning that maybe he was once again having mental health issues. The Atlanta Stadium, where Kanye held the listening party, has become a makeshift home and studio for him since he rented out one of the locker rooms and converted it into a booth. A move only Kanye would make. It makes sense that it would be such an intimate process for Ye, considering the album itself is named after his late mother, who he was famously incredibly close to. That's important because it means that Kanye isn't afraid to get into the details here, like how Kim broke him after the separation. Now, the breakup itself is pretty complicated. There are some public issues throughout the relationship, such as when Ye was hospitalized for a little bit as a result of his bipolar disorder getting out of control, and that might have something to do with the irreconcilable differences that Kim cited as the reason for their divorce. It would look very much like Ye isn't quite over the breakup. It was only in February of 2021 that things went down after all, and Kanye hasn't contacted Kim personally for a lot of that time. Instead, they talked through representatives. After the separation, Kanye threw himself into writing Donda. One of the tracks on Donda is called Love Unconditionally, and on it, it bears his soul and really delves into how the divorce has messed with him mentally. On the track, he raps, I'm losing all my family. Darling, come back to me. You never give up on your family. The fact that Kim was there in the stands listening to him rap, that's, pretty big. We have absolutely no clue whether or not the two of them would ever get back together, but this is like a romance movie-sized gesture. The lyrics also include lines like, honey, why would you leave? And come back tonight, baby. As he got down on his knees in front of the audience. The real heavy hitter in this track is the sample of his mother's voice saying, no matter what, you never abandon family. Another one of the tracks, Welcome to My Life, apparently goes on and on about a different side of the story. The track describes living with Kim as being like a prison, and Ye raps about how when everything went down, she took everything. He says, tell the assassins I escaped from Calabasas. Kanye's never been one to be held down like that, and honestly, it's good that he feels like he's able to be free again. We know that Kardashians know how to control the spin on media narratives when something doesn't go their way. And an anonymous source claimed that Kanye thought he and Kim had nothing in common and he only stayed for the kids. He let her file so she could save face. For a while, there were plenty of rumors that the situation might not be so cut and dry as it would appear. Instead, some sources say that they're not on good terms at all. There are theories that Ye actually requested not to have Kim present in any of the visitations for his 4 children, and that a nanny should be there instead. He also claimed previously that the Kardashians have a giant PR machine going, which makes it look like everything is nice and squeaky clean. But Kanye actually said that he's the one who was pushing for separation, and that he didn't want the public to believe the spin that Kim was the one who really wanted the divorce all along. Luckily, Ye still sees the kids often. Ye was also respectful of her boundaries before he performed the album for Kim, with one of her representatives telling E! News that Kim gave her input about it. He was respectful and gave her the heads up and didn't want to blindside her. It seems that they made up a few months ago and are on friendly terms again. That's due to a report from an anonymous source that some fans think could be Kris Jenner. While he reached out to Kim about the track, the rest of the world was clueless as to what they were in for when they entered the stadium. He also didn't stop to explain anything during the show itself. Instead, he went straight into the music. The entire West family showed up to the event, in addition to celebs like the people featured on the album, and CeeLo Green. All the kids shared between Kanye and Kim, and Khloe showed up to support someone who's still very close to their family. The only thing about that is, it must be weird knowing that Kanye has kinda moved on from his relationship with Kim. He's now dating Irina Shayk, a model. They've been dating now for a while, and Kim claims that she's perfectly okay with the situation. According to her, she just wants Ye to be happy and do what's best for him. She's also made it clear that she's not really interested in dating herself, instead preferring to focus on her career and the children. Like any breakup, marriage, or the aftermath of both, this situation is complex. We likely won't know just how bad everything was until the album actually drops. They could either hate each other or even still love each other, if not in a romantic way. The situation has so many different angles that it could be a mix of both of these things. Until we get to hear Kanye's side of the story, the rest of it really could just be spin on the part of the Kardashians. Either way, we know for sure that the kind of Kanye who would appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians isn't the Kanye we're all used to. Our Kanye throws cameras out of reporters' hands when the paparazzi are getting too close, and maybe we're entering a whole new era of Kanye. So, what do y'all think? What really went down between Kanye and Kim? Is Donda really about to be the best Kanye album of all time? Let us know what you think about these questions and more down in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. Make sure to hit that bell down below and subscribe to have more rap news sent directly into your subscription feed if you want to stay up on the game. Most importantly, have a great rest of your day. And as always, don't forget to keep it RIZZLE.